I'm Miss Height. I'm super excited for you guys to get to see me. I just want to go over a few quick things first. This is the video that I talked about in the letter that I sent home on Dojo on Friday, where I'm just going to kind of give you guys a really quick tour of what we're going to be using virtually. We will also be using this, or the students will be using this in person in our classroom as well. So I just want to give you a really quick rundown of what we've done this week. I know I talked about it briefly on that letter. We've done a lot of get to know you activities where friends are getting to know one another. We've made our promise to ourselves, which is kind of basically just like our classroom rules. It's basically a promise that we want to keep to each other for, as much as we possibly can about, making sure that we're using kind words, smart choices, that we're always being friends to one another, that we're keeping our classroom clean, that we're being respectful, things like that. So on Tuesday, I had our A group friends get to make some, and then today I had our B group friends get to make some, and then I combined them and I made our promise. And that's at the front of our room, and that's kind of like I said, kind of like our classroom rules. So looking forward, I'm going to try to say this, and I hope that it's not confusing. So Tuesday's friends that came in our A group, Mrs. Neal and Miss Dennison, set up their Chromebooks with all of the bookmarks that we will be using when they are virtual and when they are in person as well. So today, which is Thursday, our B group friends, Miss Dennison and Miss Neal, did the same thing. They set them up. So tomorrow, when our B group friends come into school, they're actually going to be using these and kind of getting familiar with them in hopes that on Monday and Tuesday, when our B group friends are virtual, they will have somewhat of an idea and be able to start completing work virtually. So our A group friends, when they come in on Monday and Tuesday, we're going to do the same thing where we go through these together as a class. I help them navigate them. I answer any questions that they may have. So when they are virtual on Thursday, Friday, that hopefully they will have an idea of how to use it at home too. And so this video is to help you guys, the parents, be able to navigate it and be able to try to get through it too. I'm going to try to make this really brief. I know everybody's busy and you might not have time to watch a long video, even though I could ramble probably. So it's really important. Let me move this. It's really important. This is our Bitmoji page. So this is where you can get to all of our assignments and all of our live meets. So pretty much everything you click here is a link to something and it will take you somewhere. A lot of them take you to Seesaw, which is going to be where students will watch recorded lessons and where they will complete different assignments. That's going to be on Seesaw. What is different about our Bitmoji page versus Seesaw is our Bitmoji page has links to our live Zoom meetings. So our live Zoom meetings are meetings that we are having live while we are at school with kids physically there with us. So our live meetings are going to be our live morning meeting right here, and our math groups and our reading groups will be live as well. So to get to our reading groups, math groups, and our live morning meetings, you will have to come to the Bitmoji page. Okay. So at 9:10 is our live morning meetings. That's kind of when our day starts. And this schedule is based off of our in-person schedule. We just wanted to have it on here for you guys to see. Besides for those 3 live meeting things that I just talked about, everything else is pre-recorded, so you don't have to do it at this time in this order. It's all pre-recorded. It's already going to be on here for you, so you can kind of do it as it fits your schedule. But those live meetings, since we will have kids in person with us in school now, we won't be able to make up those live meeting times. If your child misses that time, then they just are going to have to miss it for that day. So it's really, really important that they're going to be able to come to those live meet times. So 9:10 is our live morning meetings. 9:30 to 11 is our math time. So for math, you're going to click this link right here. You'll click the word groups. You'll click on here. It'll take you to our math page. It's probably going to take a second to load. So you see this arrow, it says start here. So your core lesson is the pre-recorded lesson by Miss Neal. If you click this little guy, it'll take you to Seesaw, which will be the recording of Mrs. Neal teaching the lesson along with any assignments that she wants for our friends to do. The 2-minute drill, it lasts 2 minutes. It's pretty self-explanatory. When you click it, it will tell you what to do. That one's self-explanatory. Our four square number model, I did this with friends on Tuesday with our A group, and I did it with friends today, Thursday, with our B group. And we're going to do it tomorrow with B group friends and Monday, Tuesday with A group friends. So they should be pretty familiar with this when it comes time for them to do it when they're at home. So I'm hoping that they'll be familiar enough with it that they'll know how to do it. It shouldn't take very long either. I think today we did it in class in like 10 minutes, but I think that was a lot of conversation and discussion too. So I think if it's just them, it shouldn't take very long at all. And this is their Math Seeds link. They'll be getting on Math Seeds and Reading Eggs probably a lot. They're both really good websites. So we're wanting our students to spend about an hour in math and an hour in reading a day. So if you do the core lesson, the 2-minute drill, and the 4 square number model, whatever time you have left in that hour, we want them to be on Math Seeds. Okay. If you ever need a time filler of just like, you want your kid to be doing something, you want them to be on the computer, but doing something educational, or you're just trying to kill time. On these bookshelves is where like there'll be enrichment activities that they can go to. So these are math enrichment activities that they can do. For our math reading groups, this is where you'll come to where it said groups there. You'll click groups and it'll take you to this page. So this is Miss Neal right here. This is Miss Cooksey. This is me. This is Miss Dennison, and this is Miss Saida. So each one of us, each student will have a different teacher for reading groups. Whichever teacher your child has, that teacher will send you a message letting you know what time your child's reading group will meet. So whenever it's your child's math group time, they'll come to this page and say that they're with Miss Dennison. They'll click Miss Dennison, and it will bring up. Sorry if I can move this. It will bring up the Zoom link, and they'll just click that Zoom link, and it'll and they'll join the meeting, and that will be where they go. So if your child has Miss Neal, they'll do the same thing with Miss Neal, Miss Saida, Miss Cooksey, and then myself. So it's really simple, and we will be sending out those times by the end of the week. I think a few of us have already sent those times out. I know I'm sending times out for my friends tomorrow once they're finalized, and I know that they're good. I didn't want to tell you guys something and then have to change it. So that's basically what it is for math. Like I said, we're wanting them to spend about an hour on math. After math, for our in-person kids, we'll have lunch and wellness. Once again, you don't have to follow that schedule. That's just what we do. The next thing that we'll be doing and that your child will need to do every single day is writing workshop. That's going to be another recorded lesson with Miss Dennison. That's going to be this link right here where it says writing workshop. If you click it, it's going to take you to Seesaw. And that's going to be where Miss Dennison will have her recorded lesson with any activities that she's wanting our friends to do. The next thing right here is handwriting without tears. That's going to be this yellow book right here. You'll click this and it will take you to a link. It's not Seesaw, it's a different link, but it's really easy to navigate. It basically tells you exactly what to do. Sometimes it will ask for a code. This is the code right here. It says 1E7EDB. It stays right here. It's there all the time. So if it ever asks you for a code, you can just come right back to this page and that code will be there for you to put right in. Then there is reading. So first there's going to be the reading core, which is the recorded lesson by Miss Dennison on Seesaw with any activities that she wants you to do with that. That's going to be this gold link right here where it says reading. You'll click this. It's going to take you right to Seesaw, right to that recorded lesson. It'll take you right there. So you'll want to do that first. And then if you click our reading groups button, just like you did with our math groups, it will take you to this page. So first you'll want to do reading core, which is the reading where it says it's in gold. You'll click that. It'll take you to Miss Dennison, like I said. And then you'll want to do reading eggs for that extra time to fill up that hour that we're wanting all of our friends to spend on reading as well. So this is reading eggs. They'll just click this link. It'll take them right there. We did set up all of our friends' reading eggs and Math Seeds accounts are set up. Miss Dennison and Miss Neal did that on Tuesday, and then they did that today. And it should be bookmarked up here too. So if you ever needed it, it should be there too. Once again, these are just enrichment activities that friends can go to. Like I said, if you're trying to kill time, or if you just want them to do anything extra, if you feel like they need to be doing anything right here. Raz Kids is also really good. I know that we use that a lot. So that's for reading. So for our sight words and our word work, I'm actually going to be taking over our word work stuff. We did have students doing 2 to 3 word work activities a day. We are changing that to 3 activities per week. So you'll click the word work link right here, and it will take you to, well, there'll be 3 activities. The 3 activities just have to be done per week, not per day. So, your child can choose to do what activity they want on what day. It just has to be done per week. Our sight word is staying the same. It's a sight word test that they also take once weekly. So that's right here for sight words and word work. At 3 o'clock every day, our friends go to specials. We will update this board weekly because it changes per week. So this week, Miss Dennison's class is in music. My class, Miss Height's class, is in STEM. Miss Neal's class is in PE. All of these links are right over here. So if you're in Miss Dennison's class, you would click music. If you're in my class, you'd click STEM, and Miss Neal's class, you'd click PE. Once again, these change weekly, and we'll update this board so you can know exactly where you'll need to click. These are also pre-recorded lessons, so they're not live. They don't have to be, you don't have to be live. You can watch them how it fits your schedule. I just realized I didn't go over the live reading groups. Just like with math, whatever reading group time that your child has, you'll just click the Bitmoji, and it will take you straight to the link. So this is Miss Neal, this is Miss Turner, this is myself, Miss Saida, and Miss Dennison. So same thing, you'll just click these and it'll take you right to their Zoom, and they'll need to go there for their live reading meet times. Okay, sorry, I forgot that. All right, I want to just take you to Seesaw really quick. So this is my Seesaw. So your child's Seesaw is going to look a little bit different, but I'm going to tell you how it's going to look. So these tabs right here, there's going to be 3 of them. The first one is going to say to do. The second one's going to say in progress. And the third one is going to say done. So if you want to know what your child has to do for the day, you'll click to do, and it will give you exactly what they need to do for that day. If you want to know what if they've done anything, you can click in progress. And if they haven't turned anything in, sometimes it's as simple as they didn't hit the finish or the submit button, or maybe they started it and didn't get a chance to finish it. So that's where in progress will be. And then done is going to be anything that they've completed. So if you click the done tab, it will take you to everything that they've completed, and it's really cool. You'll be able to see the feedback that we've given them about their work too. Let's see. So when you go to the to do tab and you're looking at what all they have to do, it will be in order of date. So, at the top, it might be January 21st. And then as you scroll down, it'll go to January 20th, 19th, 18th, whatever it is, it'll go in that kind of order. But the newest, like today's, the most recent, will be at the top. So it'll kind of go in that order for you. So you can check and make sure that your child has done what they need to do for the day. And then you can see what they have done, and you can see the feedback that we've given them as well. So I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything. Just make sure when you go to the Bitmoji page, I can't remember if I said that it's at the beginning or not, that your date up here is today's date. So this is Friday, January 22nd. So this is tomorrow's date, but it's going to be when the kids are going to be on there tomorrow. It should go in order. So, if it's not today's date, you want to go all the way up over here to slide 1, because slide 1 will always be the most recent date and where you will need to go to log on to those live meets. If you have any questions, please reach out to me and ask me. This is all really new to me too, so I've been learning this week along with the kids. I wasn't familiar with a lot of this stuff before, so I'm learning a lot of it too. But please reach out to me. I'm pretty familiar with it now, so just reach out if you have any questions at all. And I'm really glad that you guys got a chance to see me, hear me talk, and I look forward to teaching your kid this year. I think it's going to be a great year. We've got off to a really good start, and I'm super excited. All right. Thank you all.